Hello from Glasgow again. Today you see a tree, something looking like a palm. So this tree is called cabbage tree or a cabbage palm, Cordyline australis. It's not a palm. It's a tree related to asparagus, which comes from New Zealand, and it's edible. It was widely used by the Maori for food. This one is very big. It's probably the biggest I've seen here in Glasgow. A lot of information on the use of wild foods in New Zealand can be found in this work from the 19th century on the vegetable food of the ancient New Zealanders before Cook's visit by Reverend Colenso. It's a brilliant work, quite long, and you can find a lot of information on ferns, on bracken, on tree ferns, and also on the use of cabbage palm. Here's another cabbage palm, a smaller one. So I'll read Colenso now. The blanched heart shoot, corito, and bases of the youngest leaves of the tea, or houka or wanake, the cabbage tree of the settlers, Cordyline australis, were also commonly eaten both raw and roasted in the embers or hot ashes, but more as a makeshift in traveling or fishing than as a regular village article of food. Being common and almost everywhere at hand, it was very useful at such times of hunger, as I myself have proved. Its taste is slightly bitter, but not unpalatable. The large taproot of this plant was also dug up and split and cooked for food. It was very fibrous, yet contained a large amount of both saccharine and farinaceous substance. It took very long in cooking and was chiefly resorted to in times of great scarcity of vegetable food. Upwards of 30 years ago, at a time of severe want of vegetable food here in Hawke's Bay, through long drought and failure of their crops, the roots of this tree were extensively used in every village, the modern Maoris being greatly benefited through having iron pots in which to boil them. Another species of this genus, T. coraha, Cordyline pumilio, a very much smaller plant of low growth with narrow grass-like leaves, had much more fleshy and saccharine roots. They were sought and dug up, hung in the wind and dried in small bunches and eaten sometimes in their raw state.